Shalom, with the real Hebrew Israelites coming in week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of Esau, which is the so-called white man, and two-thirds of our people, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and uh, to the other nations also, preaching the downfall of them too. But first and foremost, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. And to the brothers out there that's preaching His word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. Um, this is Kanasala from GMS Chicago. And basically, it was on my spirit to, do this lesson. We're supposed to, be, this is the year of prophecy, So a big thing is pushing out more and more of the prophecies that's going to come to pass, and I wanted to get this out the way. Great Millstone, GMS, we stand alone. We have nothing to do with these other camps. These IU, we don't have nothing to do with IUIC, GOCC, and all them other camps. We're Hebrew Israelites by blood. All right, it's not a religion. You know what I'm saying? This is the actual bloodline. It's our history, period. And we could prove them things through the scriptures. Okay, but basically, right here, that came out yesterday. This is on the website globalbankingandfinance.com. You know, and one of the biggest things that's is going to come out, what I'm saying, that a lot of people is going to take, man, you know, but the elected is not going to take it. And that is the RFID chip, which is a chip that basically has everything on it, down to your blood type, to your finance to, basically tracking you. You know what I'm saying? Like a tracker device. But the Lord said not for us to take it. You know what I'm saying? That's like a guarantee 100% you're going to die. Like you're going to get that death by pain, you know? And that's going to come to pass where it's going to be mandatory, And that's when, our faith is going to kick in, is when, you know, where we have to, basically we have to have that faith, even now, you know what I'm saying? But even more when stuff kicks off, because old saying, you can't judge a person character when things are good, but when things are going bad, you know. So I'm gonna just read this and then I'm gonna hop into a few scriptures, Um, this is it's a payment trends for 2018. It says from IoT, which is it means Internet of Things. So from Internet of Things to peer-to-peer offerings, the PPRO group specialists in cross-border electronic payments have predicted key online payment trends for the year ahead, with uh, uh, it's like a digitization in the world of payments progressing by leaps and bounds. So, like, these payments, everything is going more digital, and basically, it's going at an alarming rate. It's to the point where you could start seeing things that's becoming cashless. You know. Then on top of that, you got these other countries that's like dropping it. Dropping the U.S. dollar and stuff like that. It said, progressing by leaps and bounds, the following 7 developments are expected to make waves in 2018. Internet of Payments, according to Gartner, The number of devices connected to the Internet of Things, which is IoT, is set to increase from 6.4 billion in 2016 to 20.8 billion in 2020. And most I went out way before 2020, you know. Consumers are increasingly expecting their Internet of Things devices to enable more than just carrying out tasks automatically. They also expect them to facilitate payments. For example, consumers with connected fridges can expect to see depleted items restocked, restocked and automatically paid for. Visa is also working with Honda to develop technology that can detect when a car's petrol is low and enables users to pay for a refill using an app that is connected to the in-car display. So they're going to have it basically where you can pay for your gas inside your car before you get to probably before you get to wherever you need to go, or probably when you're there, before you step out the car. Then they have a thing where I think it's, if I recall, it's Amazon having a thing where you just go in and you get your groceries, put it in the cart, and then you walk out. And I guess it scans. They make it seem like it's on your phone, for now. But the thing is, they're gonna have it where you have that chip, you have it in, you know what I'm saying. You go in and out, boom, it take the money straight from your bank account, That's period, man. You know, and but the Lord said not to take that. Gotta have that faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The elect is gonna eat in that day. It said context-based payments. It said anyone heading to the checkout, whether with a real or virtual shopping basket, often takes a moment to decide whether their purchase is really worth it. Interrogate integrating payments into the context of the shopping experience and transaction. It can help remove this barrier to sell. It renders the POS almost invisible while the payment process runs automatically in the background of a shopping app being used. And also that gets rid of jobs too. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of people not working. Robots are already doing a lot of stuff. Now they're gonna have it where more people, where AI stuff is, gonna be doing this stuff, and apps and all kinds of electronical stuff. Like you just see it before your eyes that this place is gonna it's gonna crumble, man, crumble like a cookie. It said wireless payments concept already being implemented more frequently online will also be used in brick and mortar stores. Customers will in the future no longer need to reach for their cash or a credit card. See? It said they can pay wirelessly in passing, whether from their smartphone via Bluetooth using the RFID chip in their debit card or automatically by facial or voice recognition. This will make the transaction seamless and leave little time for consumers to rethink their purchase. See what I mean? So it's going digital. Now, how they always do, they try to make things smaller, or make things, I guess, more simpler. So they make it seem like it's a good thing, like, oh, RFID chip. Now they put in their debit card, but the thing is, it's gonna be a point where they're gonna be like, okay, it's an automatic, basically, mandatory thing that you got to put it in you type thing, either that or death or FEMA camp or whatever. But once again, the Most High said, do not take that. Peer-to-peer payments. In 2018, payment process will be increasingly integrated into peer-to-peer. systems. In India, for example, WhatsApp users can already use P2P payments to send money to friends during online chats. Apple is also implementing this feature with Apple Pay Cash. The new voice input technologies such as Alexa, Siri, and Cortana mean that P2P payments and banking transactions can also be carried out using voice commands. Let's see, Salakia, hold on. But yeah, you brothers can, read the rest, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna hop into some scriptures. Uh, this is Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast, of the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number of 636. Okay, that RFID chip, you know what I'm saying, is the mark of the beast, man. What else would be where you can't uh, uh, you can't buy or sell or do anything or that, you know what I'm saying, without having this mark, which mark goes back to Caragua, which means it's an incision, it's something that it's a device or uh, 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 basically, in layman's terms, it's the radio frequency identification RFID chip. You know what I'm saying? That get inserted in you and is used also as like basically like your personal bank account inside your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's a GPS thing too. You know, it's a way to track you down. You know, that's you giving up and saying that basically you have the Esau, which is so-called white man, as your actual master and not the Most High. It's like you made your final choice. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that who wants to be a millionaire, that's my final answer type ordeal, you know? And you got the wrong answer. When you take that RFID chip, you got the wrong answer, man. Period. And you'll get that second death, man. This Revelation 2 and 11, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death, man. So we have to endure to the end, man, as good soldiers, you know? And and so like it, we gotta we gotta endure to the end, man. You know, it said that the elected or the righteous basically would scarcely be saved, man. It's gonna be a close call, you know. And the Most High is not a liar, you know. This Revelation 21:8, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and that idolaters, man. You know what I'm saying? If you worship it, basically, if you don't worship Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, you're idolater, man. You know. you're adulterer. You know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to, he likened Israel to be a delicate woman. You know what I'm saying? If we're supposed to be married to the Most High, us going after other idols, you know what I'm saying, is basically cheating on the Most High. You know, it said, and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, man. And that lake of fire, you know what I'm saying? When all the nukes hit here, man, all that fire is gonna look like a lake. You know what I'm saying? But just with fire instead of water. You know. So man, that's just basically say this, man. Do not take the RFID chip, man. You know, and and so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Hey, you got to come back to who you are. But on top of that, you got to not be hearers only, but doers also. You know what I'm saying? He got his hands stretched out still, man. Yahweh does. So seek him while he may be found. Because when that door is shut, the door is shut, man. Like the days of Noah. You know what I'm saying? Once that door is shut, the door is shut. You know? So I pray to the Most High that I'm part of the elect, the 144,000, the few that's chosen, you know? And yeah, man, just keep enduring to the end, you know? You know, and Most High willing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't get that second death, you know? Nobody wants that. You know, it's a fearful thing to be in the hands of the living power. Yahweh Shai, you know? So I want to give, hopefully this was edifying. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone that rule well, you know. And to the brothers out there that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. And to the few sisters that's listening, watching, and learning. To y'all, I say shalom.